Hello, everyone. This is Ralph Nazareth reading my poem of Hog Summers. Every summer, my neighbor with a hard hat, heart, and hide trundles out his hippo Harley to go hissing out on a fat, hot breeze. He doesn't know it, or does he? But that is how pain wheels itself out, seasonal. It is real, it is recurrent, it is a reminder of the flaw built into the machine to preserve perfection. If we could delve into the granular caves of the asphalt his wheels wheeze on, we might see in the crepuscular cracks a twisty little thing we call sorrow, stretching its sentinel length, knowing it owns the world.
It's like, no, these people were true troubadours, and they were really making things that last today. They affected me, they affected
Oh
you.
well, they did everyone, and you have the precursor in Dylan, like you were talking about. There's a producer, and John Hammond. It's he's in Dylan. There's this singular voice, and it comes out of the folk era where you still had an acoustic guitar. You still could, Joan Baez could be on the Time magazine or whatnot. So it emerges, but then the notion of bands take over, and so there is the Who, there is the Kinks, there is the Stones. There's stuff where how the band plays and their live stuff and how it all meshes together. Uh, there's a total sound that well, this is what people are into. They're into bands, whether it was a 1910 Fruit Gun Company or
Yeah.
whoever it was. It's that band and their sound, and that band and their sound. Well, even Dylan is an anomaly because he's his own thing,
Hmm.
and yet even he wants to be in the band. He ends up, gets the Hawks to be with him, and
Yeah.
and because he wants to be able to get that bigger sound. But post Dylan, you have these bands. Even the band is a band, and you're responding to the total of their sounds. But out of there comes this notion that you could just have an acoustic guitar again and create some find your voice in that music. and,
Yeah.
and, and one of the other songs that I was just looking at 1970, what were the singer songwriter songs that cut through during that time. And James Taylor starts off on Apple Records, and they don't know what the hell they're doing. And
Right.
so,
They're a
whatever
mess.
skill or talent he had, they didn't simply know what to do with it. All of a sudden, he does Fire and Rain.
Yeah.
And that personal story
Hmm.
of a girlfriend who commits suicide
Yeah.
and his just being lost. One singular feeling, one singular thought, and how he sees the world in a completely different place because this friend he always expected to see again
Yeah.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
And that song, I think, it really kind of identifies that period because he was almost kind of a signifier. Say there's someone who can come through and he can just have his acoustic guitar and he doesn't have to have all this other stuff to tell the story of Fire and Rain.
Yeah.
And uh, so that's another one that popped up for me that that story would have been hard to tell with a group. Let's all get together and jam. And mine's with the Dangers. Let's
Yeah.
go get in. We're going to put this thing together. We'll get the sound to match that feeling. Well, sometimes that feeling can be very modest and very small, but the emotion could be vast.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and so I think that's what struck with people when they heard Fire and Rain and why it made it to number 3 on Billboard or something
Oh yeah.
for solo singer guitar guy.
that nobody had ever heard of before.
Yeah. And for him to go that high in the charts meant that people they were waiting for that. They were waiting for this. It doesn't have to be the psychedelic solo for such and such. It can just be this person with a guitar who's telling the story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was, and then that story itself too is just so heartbreaking. But I mean, it's just a moment in time where it's perfection. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, because he's talking about a horrible tragedy, but he doesn't name the tragedy. He doesn't talk about any of the circumstances that came around it. It's like you said, it's about how he feels because he's never going to see her again,
right.
and all of these, all of these things that he's thinking about. But it's just, I mean, it's almost like, man, once you write that song, it's like just put the guitar down and walk away because you're never going to do anything as good
Right,
as that.
and
But he did, of course.
He does, and when he became more mainstream, he lost a little touch with that, or the audience didn't require that anymore. They just liked his voice. He was a heck of a guitar player.
Oh my God, he was a one-man band when you listen to his finger picking, because he's doing all the bass notes along with the chording, and it's very difficult to do. You have to have like 3 different sections of your brain acting,
Right.
telling your fingers what to do while you're singing.
Right.
So
And yet, in the complexity of that, the simplicity of that song, or the heartfelt nature of it, was really, in some ways, kind of the pinnacle. It doesn't mean he didn't write better songs moving forward, but maybe not.
yeah,
Is that people kind of fell in love with his voice, and so if he was going to sing "How Sweet It Is,"
Right.
and people were perfectly happy with that. And he goes, "Okay, well, I can,
yeah,
I can survive off of that." And music always is survival.
yeah.
But I always go back to that Fire and Rain. There's books called Fire and Rain. It colored what my experience was as a kid at that time, because the music that sort of speaks to you, an equivalent, because he played on Joni Mitchell's albums and he played with Carole King.
Yeah,
Carole King's a very good case in point.
yeah,
Here she is when she's doing when a band's singing Locomotion. You're not thinking about Carole King. You're thinking, well, that's a groovy song, do the locomotion with.
yeah.
And it's just a great song. Brill Building. You're sitting at this piano, you're putting this thing out, and the A&R guy's saying, I think I know which band could do this thing. And behind the scenes, Carole King, tons of these wonderful, wonderful songs. But it isn't until Tapestry, and I'm not quite sure what the year it came out, but it's very, very close to
I think
the time.
71.
71.
Yeah,
But it's emerging in something where she's not an emerging songwriter. She's a successful songwriter, but not in her own right.
right.
Not knowing that she can deliver these songs on piano or in these more stripped down settings. And that's why Tapestry is such an amazing album.
Right.
Is that people were prepped for this singular voice and this singular sound to come through, and yet she could deliver the goods. I mean, how many great songs are in this album?
Yeah,
Because it's Carole King now. It's not the Locomotion, although she still probably sings the Locomotion.
yeah,
But she was able to kind of weave a different kind of a tapestry,
yeah,
a canvas,
Yeah.
to say, I'm all these things and I have these different emotions for me
Yeah.
as this person
yeah,
who happens to be writing songs about me
Yeah.
and my troubles and successes. So that album just hit people right when they were wanting to hear
yeah.
this sort of thing, this sort of personal story.
Yeah. And speaking for myself, again, I was 6, 7 years old at the time, and I'm just hearing it come out of the radio. Or actually, my sister had that album too, my oldest sister,
Yeah.
Jane Thawley. And she would put it on, she would put records on while she cleaned on Saturday. So it was on the hi-fi, downstairs.
Yeah, sure.
And so, yeah, we're hearing, all these great songs, and it's just like, wow, that's really cool. I'm just, nothing's getting past me, I'm just internalizing it, just thinking, man, while I'm running around doing whatever, knocking stuff over, but it's just like, wow, that's a great song,
Yeah.
So.
Just yesterday morning, to let you know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen the lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You got to see me through another day. My body's aching, but my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. Oh, I seen fire and I seen rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen the lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you again. I've been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I see fire and I see rain. I seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I seen the lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought I'd see you, baby, one more time again now.
An hour, the Kellogg's are bringing you a new kind of breakfast cereal. Him puffed and toasted nice, him called Kellogg's Puffa Puffa Rice.
New Kellogg's Puffa Puffa Rice. Puffed, toasted, and sweetened the island way with brown sugarcane sugar, bouncing with the newy nourishment of iron, niacin, and thiamine.
Oceans of energy.
Jim called Kellogg's Puffa Puffa Rice. Yeah.
You can still way back in Baltimore. They wanted to have an urban renewal, clean up the cities, kill the rats. And they had rat poison that smelled like grapes. There are men lost in jail, crowded 52 room. There's too many rats in this cage of the world. And the women know their place. They sit at home and write letters. Then they visit once a year, when they both just sit there and stare. See how we are. Gotta keep bars in between us. See how we are. We only sing about it once in every 20 years. See how we are. Oh, see how we are. There's 7 kinds of coke, 500 kinds of cigarettes. This freedom of choice in the USA drives everybody crazy. Down in Acapulco, well, they don't give a damn about kids selling chick flicks with no shoes on their feet. See how we are. Oh my God, Howard, look at that filthy Indian. See how we are. We only sing about it once in every 20 years. See how we are. Oh, see how we are. Well, this morning the alarm rang at noon, and I'm trying to write this letter to you about how much I care. Why I just can't be there to draw your bath and comb your hair. Last night in a night spot where things ain't so hot, my friend said I met a boy and I'm in love. I said, oh really? What's this one's name? She said his first name is Homeboy. I said, could his last name be Trouble? See how we are. Homeboy is not one of those South Central ghetto names. See how we are. We only sing about it once in every 20 years. See how we are. Oh, see how we are. Coming through, so we all gotta move. Bottom rung ain't no fun at all, 'cause now fires and rock houses and grape flavored rat poison are the new trinity for this so-called community. See how we are. Gotta keep bars on all of our windows. See how we are. We only sing about it once in every 20 years. See how we are. Oh, see how we are. See how we are. Yeah, see how we are.
And now a word from our alternate sponsor, your dependable Dodge dealer.
A booty ooby 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 ah! Don't need to shift that gear.
No clutch to fight.
A booty dear, it's automatic power flight. Go Dodge, go Dodge. Take command, get the thrill firsthand. 55's the year to drive, to drive.
A Dodge.
A Dodge. Wow! Look at it go! With full-time power steering. Hey, a booty day. A thing that takes you all the way. Go Dodge.
Go Dodge.
Take command, get the thrill firsthand. Now's the time to buy and drive
A Dodge.
a Dodge. Wow, look at it go. That's what back windshield takes your eye. A boogly die, nothing there but road and sky.
Go Dodge.
Go Dodge! Take command, get the thrill firsthand. 55's the year to drive, to drive.
A Dodge.
A Dodge! Boy, look at it go!
There's something in the way she moves, or looks my way, or calls my name, that seems to leave this troubled world behind. And if I'm feeling down and blue, or troubled by some foolish game, now she always seems to make me change my mind. And I feel fine anytime she's around me now. Well, she's around me now almost all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell she's been with me now. She's been with me now quite a long, long time, and I feel fine. Every now and then, the things I lean on, they lose their meaning, and I find myself careening into places where I should not let me go. She has the power to go where no one else can find me, yes, and to silently remind me of the happiness and good times that I know. Well, yes, I said I just got to know them. It isn't what she's got to say, or how she thinks, or where she's been. To me, the words are nice the way they sound. I like to hear them best that way. It doesn't matter what they mean. Now she says them mostly just to calm me down. And I feel fine anytime she's around me now. Well, she's around me now, I said just about all the time. And if I'm well, you can tell now that she's been with me now. She's been with me now quite a long, long time. Yes, and I feel fine.
So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. Doesn't help to know you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you and there you stood. Holding you again could only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're so far away. One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of